Welcome back, everybody, to Mcoc Al Bundy Girls. I got you an Auto 5 Revive Speed Farming Spectacular. First, you're going to see I have my Platinum Pull. Recently brought him to R2, decided to test him out. And when I say test him out, I'm testing him out the Platinum Pull way. But first of all, I'm scanning the area. Part of this Revive Farming strategy, it's on 326 on story mode. Okay, 326. Take a quick little scan. You want to see what there is. I got a nice little start going off right here. I saw two paths with revives and a path with a full energy item. So I can get all three of these items. The quest resets once you complete the quest. If I see more than one path, I can get the item, exit, keep that item, and start another path, and that's what I'm going to do. So, and when I say I want to test out my new R2 Platinum Pool, no, I don't got no fast forward going on the fights. That is what Platinum Pool does. That's the cool thing about Platinum Pool. Is he a great champ? I don't know. I haven't really honestly played him. All I know is he is cool when you want to do the speed farming, because these motions, the loading, all that, it goes into fast forward. You just sit back, let him do the work. This quest, 326, easy breezy, especially for a 6-star Platinum Pool. Even a 5-star could probably do this fairly easy. And we just smack dab, slap them on around and all around town. So what we are doing here now, you're coming to see how to do some speed farming and get lots and lots of revives. We are going to just test out all kinds of revives all over the place with doing zero work, because guess what? The auto farming's doing all the work. The auto fight is doing all the work. We just chilling, grilling, smiling, and billing, right? That's all we're doing. You're seeing how to do this. You came here to see this, but you're going to stay for a while for the fun commentary. The fighting, the auto fighting might get repetitive, but what I say, what comes out of my mouth, nah, you don't know what's going to come on around, because guess what? We're going to have a little fun. We got a little while. We're going for the unofficial Mcoc record of records of most auto farming, auto fighting and revives in a 20-minute span. We are going to knock him out. I have done videos in the past of how to farm revives. It would take usually an average about 10 minutes or so plus per revive, and even then it wasn't 100% success rate. In fact, some of those past strategies were maybe 60 to 70% success. This way we're going for 100% success, hopefully. We got the one revive. We're looking at the paths, and we're going to go for something. In fact, we're going to get some bonus stuff, because you know what? I have a lot of refills, energy refills expiring, but you know what? If I can get some free ones just to keep my speed farming going on, I'm going to do that. I am not going to stop and edit things out and go. I'm doing a one-shot all. I'm going to just farm for 20 straight minutes, see what we can do, hit the energy refills as need be, because I got a bunch expiring anyways. I'll get some along the way, and we are just going to have fun. And the great thing about this strategy is you can just, especially if you got Platinum Pull, it's so much quicker. You look at these fights. He's just going, and then he's just little split uppercut and super fast forward motion doing his little crazy little martial arts right there. He is just, pow, smacking this guy on around. Lots of fun. Now he's going against the beast. And we are farming these things out. So we are going to look at averaging one revive every 3-ish minutes. Maybe some change, maybe not an exact science. That is what we're looking at with the strategy. This Platinum Pull going around. And all you got to do is put in your fight. If you don't got a Platinum Pull, use a different champ. That's fine. It's going to be slower on auto fight. If you're not strong enough champs to auto fight, then do it yourself. Okay, nothing wrong with doing your own work, but if you can do it like this, you can do it fast with Platinum Pull. You can just get it going. You can just, what I could do right now, just go on over to the kitchen, open up that fridge, pull me some bread, maybe put a little mayo on there, throw up a slice of cheese, put on, I don't know, a little turkey. Slice turkey sounds good. Maybe some ham, maybe, you know what, maybe a little bit of both, right? Close up that sandwich, put in that little toaster oven for a few, get that cheese nice and melty, and then we gotta cut it. But it's how you cut it that what makes the sandwich. You don't just cut it in half. Nah. You're gonna mess up your sandwich doing that silly nonsense. We gotta cut that sandwich diagonal. Always cut the diagonal. You want to double the flavor of a sandwich, you cut that bad boy diagonal, because that is where it's at. Something magically happens when you cut that sandwich diagonally, and it just makes that flavor fruitful flowing through your mouth. Yes, it does. So I know you want a sandwich now. So keep this auto farming revive going on while you go to that fridge and take up my advice. And then you can do your own auto revive farming with just auto fire while you're just snacking that away, maybe pulling up that remote, put on that TV. Good little timing right here. Put on a show, a little 30-minute sitcom, and you got 10 minutes to spare while you've seen how many revives I got. You can't beat that stuff right here. So you will see I am using a refill there. You see I have a ton. I got like 20 or something in inventory. I forget how many. I got a whole bunch, getting a few along the way. So they're going to expire anyways. I recommend this strategy when you need some revives coming up for something. You know, new content's coming out. People on EQ, people have been struggling on Event Quest. You might need a few revives this time. And difficulty shot all up. Yeah, it sure as heck did. Although people are making me laugh, the number one complaint I've been hearing about people complaining about the increased difficulty in EQ was, oh, I can't auto fight the easier difficulties anymore. Seriously? Oh, it's too hard because I can't auto fight it. Do you know what hard means? Hard means you can't do it. Auto fight is AI, so it's not hard that auto fight can't do it. If you can't do it, that's a legitimate complaint for some players. I agree with that because they did jack it up. But don't complain you can't auto fight the higher levels. That's silly nonsense. But meanwhile, we're going to auto fight this because this is how we roll. You do this. If you don't want to use them, we got another revive. That is number 2, by the way. And we're still on the same quest. Off of this path, we've done 3 different paths on this quest. The first path got a revive. We exited right after the revive. I kept the revive. I did a restart and got an auto, got a refill for energy, then did a third path. So this is my third path. This time I need to restart. I need to restart the quest. Otherwise, I'm not going to get any new revives because once I pull them off the path, they're gone until I restart the path. The way to restart the quest is by finishing it. So I'm going to have to fight the Thanos this time. Once I fight the Thanos, I'm going to get new items respawn. 326 is extremely generous with the revives, pretty generous with energy refills as well. This is good when you got to build up for something. Maybe you're building up for Abyss, maybe you're building up for some new story content, maybe Gauntlet, whatever it is. That's the big reason I started doing a little bit of this right here. I wanted to go ahead and test out my cool new little R2 Platinum pool that I R-tiered only for auto farming revives in this. However, I got to do my third gauntlet run. So like, hey, I can use a few little handful of revives before I get started on that, just in case, you know. And there we go. And that leads us to where we're at now. So it's a good little strategy. You don't have to use your energy refill. Say, oh, it cost me 30 units to get a revive. No, just take your time. Get the energy when you need to. So we just completed this quest. And you can wait in between runs. You don't have to do it all at once like I'm doing right now. But if you have them expiring, then why let them expire? Sell them for peanuts or use them for something good. Get some resources we need. We are going to take a quick little check through. We are scanning through the path. We seen some stuff I don't care. Oh, we see a revive there. Always care about the revives, of course. See another revive there. Oh, so got another double revive path. I think I also saw an energy refill. So that is some good love and stuff. We are starting off smoking, going for unofficial most revive farm with auto fight record in 20 minutes. And I can claim anything as an unofficial record because unofficial records mean nothing. But it's an unofficial record, yeah, because that is how we are doing it. So if you don't want to use energy refills, you can get them by doing this and just keep going over and over like that. Or just when you have energy. I don't recommend doing this at the beginning of the month when the new content comes out. Do it at the end when you're out of content or when BG season is out, so you're not using energy. Use it when you have an overflow of energy or you have too many energy refills going on, right? Because that is going to help you. So I'm going to get that revive and then going to go ahead. So I got that first revive. I went for the closest revive first to use the least amount of energy because the next path I'm going to have to finish all the way to reset the quest. So the first revive was pretty close down, didn't use much energy to get it. I restarted the quest and going on back to where the next revive was. The revive I just got is gone. I got it, it's mine. So now I'm going to go to the other path, which I'm going to have to complete. It is going to have the energy refill and the revive. We're only 2 quests in and we're already looking at 4 revives and 2 energy refills. We are just be smoking it. This was some good timing to do a run like this, isn't it? And there ain't no ending on this. There ain't no me pulling out any bad runs. We are just seeing how things flow as our cool little platinum pool is doing his moonwalk just the way he does, smoking it out. And look at this. After this fight, we will be having that pretty little energy refill. Can hold, use it for more farming, whatever we want to do it on. So be smart on when you use the strategy. You can do this as much as you want, by the way. You can space it out. Sometimes you're getting ready to prep. Keep in mind you only have them a couple weeks before they expire. So you can just use energy as it comes up throughout the day, do a little auto fight, and just keep getting the energy. Or you can do them all at once, whatever it is. Could get hundreds of revives if you want. When I would do my Abyss runs a couple of years ago, I was doing this like crazy, but I had to do it the slower way. I didn't have a plat pull back then, and 326 wasn't as generous as I had to do a slower way. So it would take me hours upon hours to get as many revives as I can get in a fraction of that time now. So we got to be happy about that. People are quick to complain and scream bloody murder about all the crazy stuff Kabam does, which they do plenty of crazy stuff. We all know that. But some of the generous stuff, people are pretty quiet about it. Like this, all these revives. I can look at another revive. I got 4 revives and still a little bit of time, right? Still a little bit of time. So I can go and think about this on revives. Sure, their level 1's 20%, but you can't buy 20% revives. The lowest revives you can buy in solar are 40 units. So anytime you need a revive and you don't have one, it's going to cost you 40 units. So think about every revive that I'm getting is saving me 40 units. I just got myself saved 160 units right there if I was to need it in that area. That stuff adds up quick. I'm good at saving my units. I don't have a lot of units now. Why? Because I bought pretty much everything in Black Friday. I was saving up for several months before that. And I was pretty generous to myself in banquet event as well. So now I'm low. So now I got about 6 months before the 4th of July goodies to get myself up to about 25,000 more units. No problem. There's ways to do it. I did videos in the past about how to get units. It's not hard to get units. There's a lot of very simple ways to do it. It's that people waste them on silly nonsense. PHCs, crystals, just gibberish garbage, okay? Revives, nah. You don't need to use on any of that. You're going to get all that other stuff in different ways anyways, okay? And you can farm your own revives. Don't waste units on content, so we save those units, and that's what we're gonna do. I might do another video on that again at some point, who knows, but we just had to clear up Thanos again because that is going to reset the quest, and now we are going to see what the new map is as we started again. So we've had some great luck on the first couple quests of double revives and energy refills, taking a little scroll around the pretty little map. So far, nothing too pretty that I'm too interested in. Sure, you could go for those health pots too if you wanted, but of course not. So we did see the one revive in there. So go for the revive. Are you guaranteed to get revives every single time you go for the quest? No, you're not. However, this is extremely generous. So far, we've seen how generous it is. It's been extremely generous. If you go into the quest and there is no revives here on 326, you just have to complete it. It won't reset until you complete it. So you got to complete it. Hopefully you can salvage something on there, maybe an energy refill, maybe some health pots along the way. And we just got number 5. We just got revive number 5. Feeling alive right now. See how quick this has been? No effort. All I've been doing is I pick a path, I do a cooks in the path, I let Platinum Pool do his little speed mumbo jumbo fighting, although he is getting pummeled by this Juggernaut. Juggernaut is making a fool of my boy right here. Already pushed me to an S3. You know my AI is doing bad if I had to go to an S3. And I sped up the S3 a little bit, right? You don't have to touch nothing. Just chill, grill, smile, enjoy the fun. No attention needed here. We're just having a good time getting stuff that we need to help us later in content, to help us get the resources we need, to help us complete that content that is pushing our limits. This is where we get what we need. We don't use our resources. We don't use our money. We don't use our revives for it. We get it this way and we work for it without doing any work. Does it get any better than this? Now, with that being said, I hope you got that sandwich I was talking about earlier. If you did, make sure you grab yourself another bite of that yummy goodness and tell me I'm not right about it being so much better cut diagonal. You know that's some yum finger looking goodness right on over there. moonwalking on out of here. So, I promised in the beginning, I am going for how many revives I can get in 20 minutes. I even took a slight detour to do part of a path to get an extra little energy refill to help myself out along the way. Couldn't have passed that up. I can't pass up free full energy refills. So we're not going to be doing much more, but we got time for another run after this one. We're completing this path. We've already got 5 revives in not a whole lot of time. We're averaging approximately, give or take, 3 minutes per revive. People are like, oh, it's too much work to get revives, too many minutes. Oh, I can't make past content. It's taking me 3 minutes and a few seconds on top of that to get revives. You got the time. This ain't hard. This is no effort whatsoever. You don't got a plat pool? Cool, cool, cool. You take a few extra seconds. Okay, it might take you twice as long, maybe. Still 8 minutes per revive. That's nothing when you look at the units it's going to save you around the road. 40 units per revive it saves. It doesn't sound like a whole lot. Sometimes some of the harder content, you might need 10, 20 revives. That's 800 units right there, possibly. That is a good chunk of change of units. What is the Kabam cast value of that at 800 units? Like $30 or some silly crazy nonsense? Their cash unit value is terrible, by the way. Absolutely horrid. Anyway, we are fighting this Thanos. Gonna reset this quest when I finish my my Plapple took kind of a beating this time around, didn't he? He was didn't finish with a whole lot of health. Anyway, what we are going to do is look at our goodies as we get ready to do another round, probably our last round, and see if we can keep up 100% revive flow going on, because we have been smoking them on through, haven't we? Taking a little peeky. There's a revive. Seeing if there's any more on here. See the one. We started off with some good luck. See some health pots. Not too worried about some small energy refills. Not too worried about not wasting my time on those. And I am good. If you want to get the health pots from there too, you can. But I don't think it's worth the energy personally. So we are going to do our last run through here in our 20-minute mission on auto fighting revive farming, getting as many as we get, making it work, making it happen, watching this hit monkey on fast motion fighting platinum pool. That is a thing to watch right there. Nothing like speed fighting monkeys to make your eyes go all crazy. I think you're hallucinating for a second there. Woo-wee mama. That was some fun. All right. So even though we're going to be in it pretty soon on this last revive, we still want to complete the quest. That way it is reset anew next time I decide to do a little more additional auto farming. Yeah, some good stuff. So I'm hoping you're enjoying this. If you're still listening to me, well, first of all, congratulations for being able to bear my voice for so long. But I'm hoping we had a little bit of fun. If you're hearing this, I'm assuming you probably fast forwarded along the way. And for that, shame on you. Rewind to the parts you fast forward. That way you can miss whatever colorful commentary I was saying or whatever I was ranting and rambling on about. You don't want to miss what I was rambling about. It was all kinds of weird nonsense. Maybe good, maybe bad, maybe amazing, maybe just straight downright dumb. But then again, that is part of life. That is the fun in everything, right? You gotta keep that smile. You gotta keep happy. You gotta have fun. And let's talk about fun. I keep saying people, oh, the game's not fun anymore. Well, then why are you playing it? Why are you watching this if you're not having fun? Games are meant to be fun. Once you're not having fun anymore, guess what? Time to play a new game, right? Time to play a new game. No biggie. You don't have to make a big public deal about it, by the way. Keep seeing people in forums saying, I'm quitting because I quit because it's not fun anymore. Well, cool. Here's a cookie for you. Bring your own cookie, by the way, all right? I mean, come on, cool. I respect it. We all played games and quit playing the games over the years, right? We're all going to quit playing this at some point, most likely, right? However, we don't have to make a big public deal. It's not going to change anything Kabam's doing. One person quitting. Enjoy it. You don't enjoy it anymore? Hey, find something that makes you happy. Respect to you. Respect. It's like, I don't really play certain parts of the game anymore, barely play war because it wasn't fun for me anymore. Do I make a big deal about it? Nah, I just do my thing, right? Do my thing, chill, have a little fun, whatever makes us happy. That's what matters right there. We want to have fun. And watching that guy moonwalk and do his little twirly, that is some fun stuff. Especially when he is giving me these resources without me doing anything other than just rambling about whatever. bringing us onto the Thanos again. Have fought this dude a few times already in this little video. And this should be our final time, as he is just making a little, woo, he is smashing me. But the good thing about these low attack values, it ain't doing a whole lot. And my plat pool just hit him below the belt and finished that on up. So I'm hoping this helped you, okay? I gave, although I had a little bit of word commentary here and there, I gave some good tips along the way, so kind of spread through them. Don't forget to click that top left icon that popped up. You want to click that and subscribe to Mcoc Al Bundy Rules. Thanks for watching.